Hey everyone, I am here to talk about introducing your service dog to any pets in the house if you have them. This is going to be applicable for both cats and dogs. I'm going to cover the cats first because it's a little simpler, then we're going to talk about introducing to dogs. So the important thing to remember is that with any dog, with any animal really, no matter how friendly both sides are, bringing one animal into another's territory can be a stressful event. So we want to make sure that we do this in a really calm and neutral way so that the animals start their new friendly relationship off in a positive way. So with cats, cats are obviously very jumpy. We don't know exactly how they're going to react to dogs. When bringing a new dog into your house, it's a good idea to crate the dog in a central location, usually somewhere like a living room, and just let the cats come up and explore the dog on their own terms. We like to do this. We get to see how the dog's going to react to the cats, how the cats are reacting to the dogs, and this gives the cats a while to acclimate to the dog being in their space while knowing that the dog can't try to play tag with them. So once we've seen that this is going well, then it's time to introduce your dog on leash. I usually like to keep the dog in a down stay at my feet. Nelly, off. Down. Good girl. Usually like this, I'll keep the dog right down at my feet, always stepping on the leash to make sure they can't go anywhere. And I'm going to let the cats come up and approach the dog this way. Now I have a firm handle on Nelly. I can make sure that she's not going to react negatively to the cats, and I can make it a positive experience for all of them. If you are noticing that your cats are not taking well to the dogs, that is a good time to contact your trainer and ask them for specific tips on how to handle that exact situation. Now, talking about pack walks and introducing your service dog to another dog in the house. This is really important. Dogs are huge on territory and huge on hierarchy, so we need to do it in a very neutral way. When you arrive home with your new service dog, someone else in the house, or if there's no one else in the house, a friend can come over. Someone else needs to walk your pet dog with you while you have your service dog. So we want to go out into neutral territory, out of your driveway, out of your yard, places where your dog hasn't been going to the bathroom, and just take your dogs for a walk down the street. And we're going to walk them side by side without really letting them interact, just so they get used to being in each other's space. As they get used to being in each other's space and we see there's no issues, there's no aggression, there aren't hackles going up, at that point we can let the dogs start sniffing each other, getting to know each other a little more physically. And at that point, once we see that there really aren't any issues, they're taking well to each other, that's when we can move back home. We can start letting them kind of play with each other in the front yard. And as we take this step by step, we can see them getting to be friends without having any issues. So moving forward, we are going to go on a pack walk with Nelly here and another dog. And we're just going to show you what that should look like before you actually bring your service dog into the house. All right? Awesome. Hey everyone, I am here to demonstrate what a pack walk looks like. Now remember, this is super important if you are bringing a service dog home to a house that already has another dog. So what you're going to see is I'm going to be kind of waiting until I see Spencer start walking this way with his dog. Once he's getting near my general vicinity, I'm just going to turn and start walking, and he's going to catch up until he's parallel with me. And we're not going to let the dogs stop and interact and smell each other. They're just going to get used to being in each other's space. Once we've walked for a little bit and we see the dogs are totally fine with each other, then we're going to stop and let them interact with each other. At that point, we know they're going to be friendly and everything's going to be good. All right. So we can see they clearly have no issues with each other. They're going to be friendly. They're not going to have a problem playing with each other. So at this point, we would walk them back to the house, and then we can let them start even playing in the yard. And that will do it for the pack walk. Thanks for watching, everyone.